Good afternoon. Again, thank you all for coming out in this nasty weather. I'm going to be focusing actually on Mark Jacobson's study. For those who don't know who Mark Jacobson is, he is a professor at Stanford University in California. I'm also going to focus on some other research that has been done, not only in the United States, but in Connecticut as well. According to the International Energy Agency, or IEA, experts who look at planet's energy reserves stated the following, that fossil and nuclear fuels are definitely finite. Renewable resources, on the other hand, such as solar and wind, have and are inexhaustible. So that's very important to remember, that we're talking about fossil fuels, nuclear, finite, and renewable, infinite. Solar alone has yearly potential many times greater than the world's demand. And I'm going to repeat that also, that solar alone has a yearly potential many times greater than the world's demand. A report published by the Solar Foundation, and that's an independent nonprofit founded in 1977, and its mission is to increase the understanding of solar energy. This report states 31,000 solar jobs were added to the U.S. economy in 2014, 86% growth in U.S. solar sector since 2011. The U.S. solar sector grew about 20 times faster than the overall U.S. economy, again in 2014. In 2014, 50% more solar jobs were added than were created for oil and gas pipeline construction and extraction combined. Typically, solar jobs pay better than the average new job and benefit their local economy. California, for instance, has an average annual wage of $70,000 in the solar sector. By 2020, all new energy, and this is where Mark Jacobson also comes in, by 2020 and other sources as well, all new energy could be powered by wind, water, and solar, and he calls this WWS. By 2030, about 80 to 85% of existing energy could be powered by wind, water, and solar. By 2050, and here's the hurrah, 100% of existing energy could be replaced by wind, water, and solar. I certainly hope it's a little earlier than that myself, but this is what Jacobson is saying. Jacobson's envisioned breakdown of the energy mix in Connecticut is as follows. 48% solar, industrial and residential are included in that. 50% wind, offshore and onshore. 2% wave and microhydro. And I had to look up the word microhydro today because I wasn't sure what the difference was between that and the Canadian hydro that we're all against. And it said that it's hydropower typically producing up to 100 kilowatts using natural flow of water. The average annual energy cost savings per person would be $3,600. The average annual energy, health, and climate cost savings per person would be about $6,200. Avoided mortality and health costs per year equals about $6 billion. Now, the number of jobs created would be as follows. 44,800 construction jobs. And when Jacobson talks about these jobs, he means consecutive jobs for the next 40 years. So they're not like a job just for 1 year or 2 years. And 24,000 operation jobs, again, 40-year consecutive jobs. According to Jacobson's plan, the variability of renewable energy is accounted for through the following means. combining dispersed WWS resources, managing the grid to shift demand, oversizing WWS capacity, integrating weather forecasts into grid operation, storing energy in thermal units and electric vehicles for later extraction. The major roadblock, as other panelists have said, to accomplishing energy from 100% renewables is a political will and overwhelming public demand. Excuse me. Which means we have to do more actions together, not just individual groups and one person, but we have to do more actions together like we did for the People's Climate March, and we got all sorts of organizations such as are at the table right now. In summary, with renewables, there are no accidents, explosions, or toxins, and thank you very much, Ben, for contributing to this. More local control of energy, no buying of fuel after construction, less maintenance, no emissions that cause climate change, no particulate matter such as that in the coal plant in Bridgeport, leading to asthma. The implementation of Jacobsons plans would eliminate drastic climate change due to the energy generation, air, soil, water pollution, and energy insecurity. Prices of renewables, solar, wind, tidal, are now at the point where they are competitive. And I'd like to end basically by saying that as a member of Sierra Club and 350.org, we do focus on different issues. Yes, environment is the main issue, but there are so many issues and we interact with the panelists from different organizations. So I hope that yes, there is a difference between climate activism and environmental activism, but Sierra Club and 350 do both involve themselves with so many different issues, and I thank you for listening.